Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. I see so many people complain about the price of XRP, and I think it says more about them as undiversified emotional investors who buy tops with skewed expectations while holding onto envy of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and meme coins than the actual performance of XRP. So this is coming from not financial advice. I wanted to just bring up the XRP chart while I've got it up here. This is the 1 hour. And, guys, if you look at it in as a micro example of what we're seeing for crypto, you can see XRP pretty much forming this head and shoulders pattern, the similar head and shoulders pattern. So it is going to retrace a little bit over the shorter term, and it is similar to what we're seeing in Bitcoin. So XRP, the pattern's a little different, but ultimately what we are likely going to see is that head and shoulders pattern. And although it isn't, exploding 20, 50%, whatever, guys, it still did get up to about 58 cents yesterday, if you guys are watching this video on the day that I'm recording it. If you're new to this space, you do have to also remember XRP does move fast and fast. So it's not going to be until probably near the end of the bull run that XRP is really going to see the majority of its gains. Here's a graph showing the days you would have had to buy XRP to be down on your investment right now. So that is demonstrated here in the blue boxes. If you are in XRP today, you would have had to purchase on these days to be down on your investment. And these should have never been days where you were purchasing XRP anyway. So that's the other thing you should be paying attention to. A total of 4,112 days since the beginning of this chart, with just 25% of those days having a price higher than today's price. Developing the foundational layer of the global digital payment system doesn't happen overnight, guys, and XRP's time will come. So just wanted to thank Not Financial Advice for that perspective and some food for thought if you guys are worried about your investment. I mean, if you do want to see what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is only $5 a month, and I am opening up my altcoin portfolio for all you guys to see. $15,000 I did invest about a year and a half ago, and we're going to see how those altcoins perform. I'm also going to be discussing my legacy targets, Bitcoin, XRP. We're going to discuss all that, and I have a plan also. The regulation is coming fast and furiously, so I hope you guys have a plan too. It's patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is only $5 a month. That price will increase in the future, so if you do sign up now, you will be grandfathered in at that $5 price point. I wanted to keep moving along, though. I did have one of my Patreon subscribers write to me about the video I did the other day. I don't know if you guys caught this video, Link 2, and what is happening with them in court. I don't know how many of you guys are invested in shares through Link 2. Put it down in the comments section if you are. He wanted to give me some more information about his experience, and I thought I'd share it with you. I asked him, and he said, yeah, it was okay, so long as I kept his identity anonymous. He says, "Good morning. I just watched your video regarding the Link 2 lawsuit. I am currently using Link 2 to invest for private equity. Of the items you mentioned, I can agree on a few." He says the accreditation process isn't very thorough. For example, on my property, they counted my property's appraised value, but did not account for debt. About a month ago, when Cerebus filed for IPO, I rushed to get their private equity. After doing so, I did a little more research on the price, and I determined I paid about a 60% markup. So, these guys are going to charge, they're likely going to charge a bit of a premium, but 60%, that sounds steep. However, the other alternative was a $25,000 minimum purchase requirement, while Link 2's is only $5,000. I also noticed if I want to get out of any of my investments, my cash out is roughly 20% less than the price they have marketed for purchasing shares. They definitely do play games by saying shares are about to be sold out and then decreasing minimum investments and then increasing the price per share at the same time. At the end of the day, as long as I am able to hold on to my shares, I will be happy. I have about $12,500 invested, which is a lot to me, spread across Ripple, Circle, and Cerebus. While it sucks to have to pay a premium to get the shares, I don't really care. I'm holding these shares for the long term and believe the upside is worth way more than the risk. And I say these things as a CPA who is conservative by nature. So I wanted to thank my Patreon subscriber there for letting me in on this. And hopefully this gives you guys a little bit more insight too. If you guys did catch this video, if you didn't catch it, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. And if you are invested in, or if you were invested through Link 2, I don't know if that, sheds some more light on the matter. I know, I'm sure, some people in the XRP community were very concerned about that. I've got some more Ripple partner news, guys. dLocal has partnered with InDrive to offer ride-hailing access in Pakistan. So this will drive more XRPL adoption, guys, through their partner dLocal. Cross-border payment platform dLocal did announce this new partnership with InDrive in order to optimize ride-hailing access for customers in the region of Pakistan. Following this partnership, the collaboration will provide InDrive with the possibility to ensure a comfortable and secure ride-hailing experience for drivers who work work with the company, especially in markets like Pakistan, where access to financial solutions is limited for a significant portion of the population. So this is essentially ensuring reliable payment infrastructure and reliable access. In addition, both financial institutions will continue to focus on meeting the needs, preferences, and demands for customers and users in an ever-evolving market. So, guys, this is where a lot of these RippleNet solutions. I think a lot of the time where Ripple did see the benefit for the unbanked, underbanked in these types of countries in the early days, but also now we're starting to actually see this develop, becoming more of a, so it started with under and unbanked populations, but, as time goes on, I'm thinking, everybody could benefit from this. I mean, we all are using services like Uber now. So these kinds of use cases, I think, are just going to become more and more popular over the next few years. And this one just happens to be in Pakistan, but, whether you're in Southeast Asia or whether you're in Europe or Canada or the United States or wherever, guys, this type of payment flow security and reliability, I think is just going to be the status quo moving forward. And, Ripple-enabled companies like dLocal are at the forefront of this already. So I thought that was some pretty good news. I also happen to see this from Ripple partner Thunes. They're partnering up with Gcash for cross-border digital wallet top-up solutions. And this collaboration is happening in the Philippines. This groundbreaking initiative enables Gcash users to top up their wallet balances directly within the app using funds from their UK and European bank accounts. This collaboration makes cross-border top-ups real-time and most cost-efficient, offering Gcash users in Europe more convenience and financial control. So, again, managing your funds, having more control over your funds without that friction, I think is going to get a lot more people using electronic payments, cashless payments. It's all about going cashless too. About 2 million Filipino expatriates live and work in Europe and maintain ties to the Philippines. So that's the other thing. The Philippines is a region of the world where there are a lot of people that move out of the country to Western nations. They work there and they send money back. So, if they do have a simple way to do this, this is going to, create a better cash flow system for them to be able to send money back to their families. And so if we're looking at two countries, for example, like the UK and the Philippines, this type of cross-border payment solution, very, very positive for those people who where that is their situation, right? Where they're expatriates sending money back home. So I thought this was some positive news here coming from the Thunes and Gcash camp. Ripple partners, guys, ripping it up. TerraPay partners with Suyol to boost financial accessibility in Lebanon. So another Ripple partner here, TerraPay, a global money movement company, has partnered with Suyol, a financial ecosystem regulated by the Banque du Liban, to improve financial accessibility in Lebanon. This collaboration aims to improve how Lebanese residents send and receive money, addressing the needs for faster, secure, and more convenient remittance services. So just another example here of how a Ripple company, a Ripple partner, namely TerraPay, is working with another company here to make that process seamless for the Lebanese people. Lebanon, which received over $6.5 billion in remittances in 2023, relies heavily on money transfers, particularly from the Lebanese diaspora. The country faces a growing demand for financial services that cater to both banked and unbanked populations. So there you go again, banked and unbanked. Suyol provides a digital wallet solution designed to facilitate local and international payments and promote financial inclusion for these unbanked individuals. So similar to what is happening in the Thunes partnership here with Gcash, this one is just happening in Lebanon here. They estimate that about 20% of the country's total population is unbanked. By offering easy access to financial services through the user-friendly mobile app, this is obviously going to improve the matter. The agreement also strengthens remittance corridors in Lebanon, particularly from the US, Gulf region, and Europe. So again, from these Western nations, the Gulf region, I'm assuming maybe the UAE or Saudi Arabia. And so, these payments are going to be able to go to these Lebanese families, or, if you're a Lebanese person from Lebanon who is working in, one of these countries, you can send money back home quickly and easily, leveraging RippleNet technology through this particular Ripple partnership with TerraPay. So again, another great announcement coming here from a Ripple partner. But guys, it's really going to be about what happens in the United States. I think we've all just been waiting with bated breath, waiting on those election results. And, finally, we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. XRPnews.crypto posting this. Expert predicts 11 possible events that could impact XRP and Ripple in the next only 3 to 9 months, guys. So moving into this bull run, into the euphoria phase, and, eventually, as this ramps up, we're going to see, hopefully we will see, and I mean, this is the thesis, this is the hypothesis that I've been talking about on this channel for the last several months now, the idea that 2025, because we're in a bull run, we are going to see the real world utility coincide with this bull run. So here's what we got: 11 possible events. According to a community figure, Luke Thomas, the XRP community could see several impactful developments for both Ripple and XRP in the coming months. So he laid out his predictions for the next 3 to 9 months, projecting major events that may solidify Ripple's position in the finance scene and bolster XRP growth. So guys, again, this is going to be happening during a time when we are going to be seeing the market rocking and rolling. Let's take a look at the total 3 market cap. So these are all altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this should include all altcoins, all utility coins, I guess, except for Ethereum. Bitcoin's not really a utility coin. So if you just take a look at what we did see back in 2020 and throughout 2021, we did see the altcoin market. Okay, so this is, again, not including Bitcoin, not including Ethereum. All other altcoins did go up about 3,000% with no utility. What could we see during this bull run? Well, some are estimating the market could go up to $5 trillion and beyond. And so if the altcoin market even did see 3,000%, let's say, that would make it almost a $9 trillion market, and that would be excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, I mean, the possibility is there. Let's take a look at what some of Luke Thomas's predictions are. Stablecoin regulations. Okay, so we know stablecoins, they are front and center. Expect stablecoin regulations to take shape, enabling Ripple to launch its stablecoin RLUSD commercially. I think that is kind of the most obvious one here. Spot ETFs. Okay, major financial players like BlackRock will likely file for an XRP spot ETF, either exclusively or bundled with other cryptos. SEC settlement. We finally will resolve the lawsuit, but with the SEC agreeing to a substantial multi-million-dollar fine. So there's always that. This settlement could potentially open the doors for Ripple to sell XRP directly to institutional clients. What about IPO plans? We heard about Ripple deciding that they are or talking about, it was murmurings that Ripple was going to launch an IPO once we do get the case finally clear. Well, after the SEC settlement, Ripple is expected to announce plans for a U.S. IPO, likely aiming to go public in Q3, Q4 of 2025. I could see that. Bank adoption, U.S. banks will announce intentions to use XRP for cross-border payments, with at least one top 5 bank committing strongly, and I think that bank is likely going to be Bank of America. Acquisitions. Following a successful IPO, Ripple could use its funds to acquire other companies, expanding its product line and aggressively penetrating the multi-trillion-dollar real-world asset market in addition to the quadrillion-dollar derivatives market. Well, that would be huge. So I think that step will probably take place later on, if it does take place. Crypto regulations, though, with crypto regulations established, expect 60 to 80% of cryptos, especially meme coins, to fade away from the market, as we've all been saying for all these years now. Myself included, Brad Garlinghouse has said it too, with investments diverted to utility cryptos that solve real problems in both the enterprise and financial institutional markets. He goes on to say this, okay, this is not a zero-sum game, and there will be opportunities for other utility tokens. And then he gives a few examples here. Banking services. Many banks will likely begin offering crypto custodial and trading services, allowing Gen X and boomers to manage crypto within their bank accounts. So that is going to be more of the integration part of this. A Swift partnership. Swift may collaborate with RippleNet, joining the XRPL ecosystem to facilitate cross-border payments and real estate tokenization. The evolving landscape of CBDC, stablecoins, crypto, and fiat currency could see Ripple emerge as a key player, given its deep involvement in global CBDC pilots, its own stablecoin, the RLUSD, and significant holdings of XRP as a universal bridge currency. With Ripple's vast international business, it is well positioned to become the first double-digit trillion-dollar crypto company once U.S. crypto regulations are in place. So it's all kind of hinging on the regulations, of course. The SEC settlement will boost XRP's value, benefiting pre-IPO holders and positioning Ripple as a dominant force in finance, with both software sales and XRP holdings driving growth. Congrats to XRP holders. Patience has been a virtue after nearly 4 years of hell with the SEC, and I would venture to say that some of us have been here longer than that, Luke. So, thank you so much. I mean, it's a pretty logical course of events here that he's predicting. I don't think any of this is necessarily crazy. I think a lot of it is very level-headed, and I'm very, very excited to see, hopefully more developments as we move into 2025. So I wanted to thank xrpnews.crypto and, of course, Luke Thomas for posting that. Guys, Mike Manfield here bringing this to our attention. So UBS has piloted blockchain-based payment systems. And UBS, for those of you guys who do not know, one of the 7 leading banks that joined Ripple's global network back in June of 2016. Okay, so let me remind you, in 2016, Santander became the first UK bank to use Ripple for cross-border payments. But then from there, Santander, UniCredit, UBS, Reese Bank, CIBC, National Bank of Abu Dhabi, and ATB Financial are among the latest banks to adopt Ripple to improve their cross-border payments. So from 2016, guys, UBS has been a partner. Now they've successfully piloted a blockchain-based system, UBS Digital Cash, designed to improve the speed and efficiency of cross-border transactions for corporate and institutional clients. So we're seeing more development, guys, on the blockchain. The key aim of this program is to improve the view of liquidity positions for corporate clients, which can often be obscured due to delays in settlement timeframes. With UBS Digital Cash, the bank says companies should be able to manage intraday liquidity and adjust liquidity buffers on their accounts more easily in the future, thanks to greater visibility of their total cash positions. So we know that the XRP ledger has the potential to become a private ledger for some companies, and banks, as we know, banks want to have a private solution available to them. And so take note of this. For the payment process, UBS Digital Cash uses a private blockchain network to which only the permissioned clients have access. The settlement is performed via smart contracts, which, for example, automatically execute payments as soon as predefined conditions are met. Client transfers at UBS are recorded and processed in a digital system for recording transactions, independent of currency, practically in real time and around the clock. So I found this interesting. I mean, even if they're not using RippleNet technology, it is all going to work together and become interoperable, considering UBS is already a Ripple partner. So the other thing I wanted to mention, courtesy of ISO 20022, let's do it here. UBS joins BlackRock and Franklin Templeton with tokenized investment funds. So another great piece of news here with regards to UBS. Swiss bank UBS is launching a tokenized investment fund on Ethereum, becoming the latest titan of traditional finance to embrace public blockchains. So it is happening on Ethereum, but guys, again, we know this is all going to be working together. This is one of these examples of all boats will rise. UBS follows BlackRock and Franklin, which have started tokenized funds backed by U.S. Treasuries. Those funds are currently worth about $530 million and $410 million, respectively. UBS's USD money market investment fund token, or UMINT, will be backed by money market instruments, according to a new release on Friday. So, as we're moving forward, as we're starting to see this develop, we are going to see more crypto utility as a whole. The XRP ledger is already embedded in this new financial fabric. And all these other systems that, all these Ripple partners are developing are going to be interoperable with RippleNet and XRP. So it's looking like we're on the right path, guys. I have a feeling 2025 is going to shape up to look even better than 2024. And especially if we do see that real world utility bringing up utility coins near the end of 2025. And for more information on what I'm doing, what I'm trading, what coins are in my $15,000 plus portfolio, when I plan to sell, because ultimately this is about pinpointing the top, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is only $5 a month, and I will be raising the price in the future. So if you sign up now, you will be grandfathered in at that $5 price point. But guys, that's just my opinion if you want to do that. If not, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.